Well, our another has rejected 3 posts because she's not interested in sharing them, which is her discernment. She really does wish to have us provide clarity, guidance, and insight, and to not share words that could be perceived as either divisive or fear-mongering. And so we will do our best to respect her wishes while sharing the content that we, as the Hopi Collective, wish to share, need to share, desire to share, or just simply will share. You all are in the end days as well as the beginning of a new era, a new cycle, a new prism. Now, we oftentimes share words that you have to think about a little bit, process a little bit, in order to create some creative thinking, discernment, critical thinking skills. But today, we wish to be just really direct, and that is why our another has rejected the first 3 messages. You have a particular belief system, and you are the microcosm of the macrocosm. So we would just inspire you to look at the world around you and to question yourself. So how is that working for you? If your specific belief systems, and not anyone else's, are creating the lived experience within which you find yourself, how is that working for you? Do you like that your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions harms others, decimates others, destroys others? How is that working for you? Stop looking outside of yourselves for change to occur in order for your experience to shift. It is all within you. It is not only what you believe that creates your lived experience, but also how you perceive. What is it that you focus on? The destruction or the growth? The hatred or the love? The belief that all is lost or that this is simply what change looks like? We are not asking that you abdicate involvement or activism or finding truth within the world around you. But we are asking you to also say, this is what adaptation or evolution looks like. When you learn to grow a new tail, it is painful. When your body decides that you no longer need a tail and it shortens it and removes it, it is painful. When you stop listening with your ears fall off. When you stop seeing with your eyes get covered over. When you stop experiencing senses with your extrasensory abilities, they shut down. Do you understand what we are saying? You are now being asked to evolve and adapt into human 2.0, if you will. We are bringing your extra sensory skills, abilities, and techniques back online. And it is painful. It is destructive because what you have built is based on the 5 senses and lack and abundance for a few, but not all. What is mine and what is yours mine, unless what is yours because I don't want it. There's so many different things going on. We ask that you change your own heart to find love for all, compassion for all, hatred for none, while stating, I choose to put my own health and well-being right now before yours, because if I overgive, I will deplete myself and not have anything to give to you tomorrow, which is when you may need me. Put your oxygen mask on you first and tell yourself that you are safe. But don't believe any of the rhetoric that you hear out there right now, because it is divisive. Taxes are neither good nor bad, needed nor unnecessary. You all as a collective get to decide how you wish to share your resources. It is not that the other person is more valuable than you, or that you are more valuable than the other person. You are a collective. It's like saying my right toe is more important than my left toe. Every aspect of the human body is important. And if you see yourself as the right toe, and your neighbor whom you hate as your left toe, each are important for balance and stability. Each of your perspectives matter, yet neither is greater than the other. That is what we have been attempting to share, and yet no one is listening in a way that matters, because if nothing else, during this political escapism, you are doubling down on your belief system and not opening up to inclusion of other people's belief systems. It is your way or the highway, and that is the destructive piece that we are asking you to set aside. When humanity finally becomes love, you will feel it. But until then, we will continue to break down your infrastructure, your stability, and your belief systems, because you are not willing to include those who have belief systems that differ than yours. That, at the end of the day, it is what is creating this Holocaust-like experience that you can't see or feel yet, because you insist on being right instead of wrong, or willing to grow, expand, adapt, or evolve. Life is not meant to be experienced. It is meant to be explored. Find a position in the opposite camp from you today and really dig in to figure out why they believe what they believe and why it governs them and all that they do. Be curious enough to understand another person's perspective so you can begin to understand why they believe as they do. Our another has been working on this, and yet she still struggles with the last piece, which is how to incorporate it into her own lived experience. Believing something is not within the head, it drops down to the heart. So maybe take that belief system that all are perfect creations in Christ and let that drop via an elevator down into your heart chakra and feel it there. It's not about thinking it and understanding it. It is about being it, and that comes from the heart. not the mind. And so it is. Namaste.